How's it going, Freedom Gamers? My name is Strife, and here on the Gamers channel, my job, no matter how big or small your channel is to promote your video the best I can. And that is through designing the very best thumbnails I can possibly do. So in today's Method of Growth video, I want to take you through the process I use to make the very best thumbnails that are very clear, very appealing, and as relevant to the material as possible. Those are 3 points I'm going to continue to go through the entire video. And I'm doing this so that those of you who want to succeed on YouTube can go the extra mile and hopefully gain a few tips and tricks on how to improve your own thumbnails for your videos. Everyone's going to approach their thumbnails in a different way. Me personally, I believe that the best practice that I can do is to make every thumbnail different and as appealing to the audience they are targeting as possible. So I try not to repeat thumbnails and I make a completely different one each time. How I start off with is once I know what video is being uploaded to the Gamers channel tomorrow, I watch the entire video through. Once you've watched it, you should take probably the most unique or the funniest part of that video, and this is going to be our thumbnail. For example, a couple of days ago we made the world's smallest house in Minecraft. I emphasized a really small house but made it relatable by putting it in front of Steve. I'm sure everyone can relate to that. Once you know what your video is going to be about, I basically grab a pen and paper and I just sketch down every idea I possibly can. For example, thumbnails. What can I think about this video, for example? There's tips, there's tricks, there's guides, tutorials, templates, how-tos. The first ideas are always going to be the worst ideas. It's how it is. And I eventually came across quite a unique, the most searched for phrase to do with YouTube thumbnails is YouTube thumbnail size. I played around with it and I realized there's an old joke, size matters. I'm pretty sure everyone may have heard of that. Now we're going to head over to the next step, sourcing the images. The images you want to gather should be highly related to your topic. It's actually against YouTube policy to mislead your audience, I guess, is what I'm going for here. So if we type in size matters, you want to avoid copyrights, but generic things like a tape measure, I don't know, what else have we got here? Bunch of stuff which I'm not really interested in. And now this is something I can relate to. My audience here on Gamers are gamers. We've got things like the Hulk and Spider-Man, the little funny joke here at the bathroom, and we've also got the mushroom from Mario, and it emphasizes the point I'm going for. So let's start off by making a brand new palette, shall we? What I'm going to do is I'm going to drag and drop this YouTube template. I'll leave a link to this in the description. What it is basically is a 16:9 orientation. It's the right size for thumbnails, but it has this black box on it. That's important because anything outside the black box, anything in the black box can't be seen on mobile viewers. And this little box in the bottom right is where the time slot overlay goes. You want to put your text within the white box we have here. As I said, I'll leave the link to that in the description so you guys can download it if you want to use it. Now here comes the design part. I'm going to drag and drop our mushroom in. It's a pretty big mushroom actually. That's pretty good size. You want good high quality res images. A lot of you may say, how does I make a thumbnail look good? And there's a pretty good phrase which I go by, and that is, until you know what looks good, copy. Now don't actually just steal something. What I have here is a folder, and this is of images which I found interesting. I think look good. I mean, this looks pretty cool. I think we could use that for other thumbnails. I go through this folder and I look. Could I choose this design? Shall I try it? And it's a pretty good process. I recommend every time you just go through Google Images for any reason, if there's something you like, just drag it into a folder, and you'll soon gather a nice collection of images that you can just get inspiration from. It's a really good idea. But right now, as we said, from our research, We want to play on the joke that size, let's say really weird font, matters. Let's change it. We want to do something that's super clear. Oh, we can do this. It kind of relates. But you can see where I'm going here. Oh, it's not going to play nice, is it? Anyway, I'm just going to have a play around for a little bit. And I'm going to come back when I find something which I like, which I think will work well. And here we are. This is the final product for our thumbnail today. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm not entirely sure a lot of people will get the pun, the fact that the mushroom makes Mario grow bigger, but anyway, the idea, there's a few tricks you can do once you think you've finished. If you zoom out a fair bit, you're really small, if it's still clear, the main bit is clear. You need to be able to read it. It's quite a small size. How to make good thumbnails. I'd say that's pretty clear. You need a good strong font to be able to do that. The other thing you want to do with a thumbnail, the final checks, is it fun? Yeah, does it make you think? Does it provide some reaction that your audience can relate to? I think it does that quite well. I mean, Mario's quite a well-known thing. I believe it'll work. That's what I think anyway. The final word on this, with every thumbnail, what you want to do is try and make the audience see your topic in a new way. But that is it for Methods of Growth today. I've been Strife. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments, any questions, leave it in the comments below. I'll answer any questions you have. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.
Did you guys find today's tutorial helpful? If so, let Strife see know down below via the comments. Let's go for 125 plus likes on today's video. If you guys like the series, why not check out some of the others? For example, the video on the top left. Learn the best recording software for your computer. Click the video on the bottom left to learn about an awesome game that just released and if you should get it or is it the worst game ever. And last but not least, click the video on the top right to learn about the new submission form that gamers just made for you guys. And as always, click the logo in the bottom right to subscribe to Gamers. But until next time, this has been your host, Sykes, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.